Output to audio track 1. Testing. Give it 5 minutes. Oh! I heard it. I heard myself. I heard myself. Okay. Technical difficulties resolved. I did turn up the mic because my mic is not very loud. Anyway, so funny thing, this was supposed to be my first live stream ages ago when I first made the crappy video. That was just a B&G scrolling with I forget which a little heart to heart, I think it was the track, and also the words text. This is my current progress with making an M16A2 in Scrap Mechanic. Where's the lower receiver? There it is. Okay. All right. Yeah, as I was just saying, can I not view chat in OBS? Can pop out chat. Pop out chat. Oh. Uh-huh. Close that. What can I close? Because... Alright. So, basically, this was supposed to be my first live stream, but as you can see, that didn't pan out, and my first live stream was Engineer's Life. I have made a little bit more progress since then. I slightly edited this, which... And I've since gotten a new PC, actually. That was ages ago, though. Which allows me to have much better graphical fidelity. Why did... Well, that was weird. I've made stock and Le Buffer... But... Le Buffer... My goodness. Le Buffer Tube. The Buffer Tube, which looks like this. Thought I'd change the butt plate, though. And basically, I want to make... What was it called? The internals, yes. We get some plastic, weld all these parts together. Also, can I turn off... Okay. I can't turn off the sound. Why is that not a sound effect? Is that... That's GUI? What the heck, Scrap Mechanic? I do have a jetpack mod, which is that sound. So yeah, we're going to be building the internals. I have a few ideas. Come on, bro. Fit in. There you go. There's the Colt 556. Then, if I had like a reference image for. I think that's a bit too high up. Let me boot up. Let me references. Reference. I have 5 different reference images. Here's the one. I'll put it on screen. Image. Reference. Browse. This is the lowest res image. I'm just now realizing. Wait, this is desktop art references. There was, yes, a png.craw file. I'm gonna get an application. Can I full screen this? Can I full screen Krita? Does anyone know that? View full screen mode. That's not quite full screen. Application or window capture Krita. Krita.exe. Turn that down. Why is that blue? Or not blue, but why is that just full white? Oh no, not more technical difficulties. What did I do? Why does it say recovered? Oh, that's a chat premiere. That's Scramacac again. That's Bongo Cat. Cancel? Okay, well I guess I'm not gonna have it here. Maybe this image file can accept Krita. I don't think it can. References. No, it cannot accept Krita. This is not what is actively being used. But it is kind of. So basically, red dot. Okay, so it's basically just right there for the barrel. The barrel is right here, which I'm gonna take some creative liberties. Okay, well, first off, I can extend it probably about 3 blocks. Extend it up by 1 block. What's the bottom? That's the bottom. You know what's the bottom? Oh no, I was gonna do funny joke. That is not very comfortably. That's not a lot of space. Are people actually watching? Anyway, that's straight shot. Yeah, that's not comfortably comforting amount of space. Did I already put the magazine catch? What is? Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna save this creation. Half assembled M16. I wish there were somebody to watch the stream and they'd say stuff about what's happening in here. I'm gonna make the carry handle because I'm lazy. I don't want to get working on the internals. We're using mainly plastic because polymer is plastic. Or wait, no, plastic is polymer. I think that's how it goes. Excuse me. I'm gonna get rid of the reference because that does not seem to be, that seems to be quite obstructed. By the way, that magazine drops my game by like 20 FPS. There's how many bearings? There's 24 bearings in this. Two per bullet, which isn't very economical. That'll be fixed in later versions when I care enough. Is what I'm telling myself to avoid taking care of it now. Carry handle. Why am I pressing B? Inventory. Where's my inventory button? Wait, what? Shoot, man. Oh. Sorry. Mouse 5. Okay. So looking at it here. This is very small. I'm going to get a higher res image. Please open. What the? M16A2 side profile. H3VR wiki? Copy image. Download from the remote source. Excuse me. Copy layer. Actually, no, cut layer. I want to get rid of it. Get rid of it. No. Away from clipboard. That's higher res. Okay. If I go to here, I'm going to go up because it's flipped compared to the other image. This is an M16A2, right? Should be to scale. As far as I'm aware, it's to scale. It does not look to scale. The foregrip doesn't look quite as long as it should be. I'm sure that's fine. I don't really care enough. I'm trying to make a good gun. Boy, it kind of swoops up. I get the bevel. Chinese mod. Not that Chinese. Not that it makes it bad, but it's funny. I do hate... Is that good? I'm going to say that's good. Then it kind of goes. Okay. Red. Huh. I'll make it to scale. That's 5 blocks. And that's about 3. So yeah, what I have here. Although, this would be 2, 1. I think. Yeah. And there's a thing here. If I get an arc bearing, because I assume that thing spins, it's probably an adjuster, yeah. I don't think that would spin. No, I don't think it would work. Is there an offset bearing? Oh. Three attachment points. One attachment. What the heck is this? Piston. Oh, why is that blurry? Graphics. What's the thing? Depth of field? No. I didn't apply. It was depth of field. Anyway, guys, we did it. Look, we made a gun and scrap mechanic. Yay. Anyway. I know. That's a release operator. That's a release operator. We get a half block. That's a middle. I want a side. I go like that. No. This is should I go Bob Ross? Is there a circular? Oh, hey. I've got an idea. Ferb, I've got an idea. Will you be my Ferb for Thanksgiving? There you go. Does it actually spin, though? It doesn't look like it does. Okay. I can't see my friend notifications. Anyway, bevel. I know it's called a wedge colloquially, but I call it a bevel because that's what New Legends calls it, and also because I come over from Blender. Okay. Huh. Maybe. Huh. Arc. Every time I hit the phone. Yeah, it's probably around 3 blocks tall. So, something like that. Not exact, but no. It's not like we're gonna be able to do that exactly in Blender. I'm just gonna shut up. A bevel. I think. Maybe a 1x6 though. Oh boy. Oh no. This does not look like a carry head. Anti-arc. anti-arc. Bro! You lying. It's sticking in. Half. Get a half block. So a half block with like a bevel. Or maybe not bevel, but like na 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 na. It's close enough. Yo! Call me crazy. But I don't think that's gonna work. Be about here. What do you think, chat? Nobody's watching. What am I talking about? What do you think, chat? Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Does that look like that?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure? Are you sure? I'm Vincent. I'm gonna extend it by like 2 blocks. Bevel. Look at this. Get wood block. Or not wood block. You know what I mean, right? Don't you? Mysterious YouTube person who's probably not in existence. That's like a separate piece. But I'm not that fancy. That's what I want. And now the bills I have to pay. There you go. That's the... Ah, crap. I want functional sights. But I can't do that with this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the ring. I have caps lock. Circle. Circular tube from New Legends mod. Use that as a recite, maybe. This one feels a bit too big. Invisible. Why is it a time? I don't know. See you. Panel. Uh-huh. Where'd Shadows? Shadows. Jug. Autism is my game. And my name. That is not what I wanted. That is what I wanted. There you go. Fortunately, it doesn't look quite like the carry handle. Unless I could do that. I'm smart. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Chat, trust me. Okay, yeah, that's all I needed. Chat, trust me on this. Wait, how is it? Invisible. Invisible. When you can't even say my name. Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? No fault. No blame. I can play this game if you ask again. Will you say my name? Thank you. That's what you come here for. My terrible music impressions of Duran Duran. I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Math is a sign. I need a different controller. I need a block controller. Because I can hide it. Okay. You know, I didn't know for like the longest time that you could do individual degrees. 5 degrees? Okay, let's try 6. That's like about as good as we can. Actually, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Watch me. That is perfect. If I get a camera. Okay. If I go to offset, seat, what? Yes. We could do with a smaller circle. Oh, get me up. I'm gonna remove my That is not high enough. That is not high enough, no. Huh. What do we do? Did I messed something up, didn't I? No. Isn't it usually lower? Alright, panel. Bearings. Excuse me. Dang it. What the heck? Okay, that just passed through the ground. Okay. So I'm gonna get a ring. No, a circular tube. What's that doing there? Some cryptids around. Uh-huh. There we go. Uh-huh, uh-huh. This ain't Blender no more. What? You mean level 9? What does that mean? Is that the weight? It is. Okay. Plate. What? License plate. Oh my. What mod is this? What mod is this? What mod? What? Just have 1/7. Cause I don't think we need this. don't know what this is, bro. What? Seriously, what mod is this? I don't remember installing a license plate mod. Why can't I click? That was weird. What the heck is blocking it? There's nothing there for 6 blocks. That's weird. It's weird, bro. That's weird. Is this the wrong one? It is. That does not... I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Can I not do that? Why? Left. Wait. What? This is weird. I'm gonna go back to the plates. There you go. Alright. I love panels, in case you haven't noticed. They're very useful, though. That's how it usually goes, right? I need a weld. Still. Uh-huh. Yep. Camera. That's lined up. Can I remove the cursor? Okay. That's like Call of Duty. Uh, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Microphone. Okay, is there like an invisible camera? Raycast camera. Huh. Try the camera controller. Wasn't even aiming at that. If I get a switch. Whatever. That's it. Not a lot of work of area to work with. Although do have. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. If I help me. Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay, so let me boot up, load up the prototype. Prototype, 9. I want 9, yeah. Prototype gun 9. I need the magazine 4. I'm gonna test the tension. I'm gonna turn it down to the lowest. This is real meat to potatoes of the stream. Okay. Okay. So, as I was correct about, lowering the tension of the spring does in fact make it more reliable, which is good because we love reliability in a firearm. Actually, let me test how reliable that was. This is 8 rounds. Number 4. Oh wait, I need to pop out the mag. That. If I press this button, it fires. So that's one successful chamber. Then that's... Okay, I know there's no bullet in there, but I'm counting that as a successful chamber. 2. I couldn't really catch that. I think that was successful. 4. Okay, it's something's... Oh. is this? Just give it time. I should go forward. There we go. Why is that extended? Why is that extended? What just happened? Get. Okay, that was mostly successful. Can this take Stanags? This is like the only working prototype. And it's barely working at that. So if I get prototype number 4. This does have more springs. It has 1 more spring, so 50% more. That's math. I'm a math nerd. That's the kind of nerd that I am. Actually, no, I'm a random facts. Like, I'm forgetting all random facts. Did you know in Viggo Mortensen really broke his toe in that one scene? It's the same thickness, and I don't think the length really matters. Uh-oh. Jeez! Are those fireworks outside? What the heck? Is that the... It is... That's the wrong side. I'm gonna have to make some slight modifications to the magazine. But... it will work. Hopefully. Please work. Nah, it's too tall. If I turn down the range. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. That is a problem. It's too tall. It's the problem. Did y'all see that? That lone bullet just... I don't know... What the heck is that? Get that out of the way. Will it fit now? It's not tied down. It's not welded. Yes. Let's do the same thing. If I weld it, that gives it more space. Not enough space. Or no. It's like, okay. Never mind, there is something blocking it. If I move it out of the way, pull it forward. Still in the ground. Come on, bro. This should work. This should work. I really need to test this. Oh my goodness. What is blocking it? I can't properly see it. Wait, is it facing the opposite? No. It is 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is the correct amount. I don't think it's too tall. Or I don't think it's too close to the ground is what I mean.
It happened probably about... I think that it wasn't used
Come on.
before. I think it happened that we were...
I don't know. What's happening? Did someone get shot? What is stopping it? Go up, and what the heck is that? Ew! Right! I'm a dummy. This should work. This should work this time. If I turn that to 15. I'm pretty sure this will work. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Loaded a Stanak magazine into whatever this thing is. I'm not sure what to call it. Okay, that's just gonna keep happening. If I leave and rejoin, it'll probably... Anyway. Ah. Some more modifications are required. Why? That sensor isn't connected to anything. No, I don't need... I need plastic and then the spud guns. Pipe spud gun. That's fine, technically. But I'm not gonna allow it. Wait, where was that connected? We get another instance of it. Oh, you know what? I want to make a video on this. This is... I don't know why I have 4 buttons here. Ah, it's lagging my game! That's a minus 100 FPS. Let me get another proto. Oh my goodness, I have a ton of prototypes. Is this really the second prototype? Do I even have the first prototype? This isn't the first prototype. I know it's not marked, but like, it's not. Prototype. Did that list get longer? No, I would love to do a video on the... Oh, I actually have this one on the workshop. This one explodes. That's the firing. That's the... So basically, you load this up. Those rounds are in there. That was... It's probably gonna blow up. What's that one do? That's the chambering. Did that work? It did. The odds of getting this successful. Chambering. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. But that was actually more successful than I thought it'd be. I am not going to do explosive rounds for a while, because I have 12 of them here. That would be very bad. I've been streaming for an hour. Also, what was I doing? Ah! There you go. That's what I wanted. What are those spud guns connected to? That is connected to this logic gate. So this. I'm gonna completely redo this, because I have an idea on how to make it better. Okay. One successful chamber. 2, 3, 4, although that one was still in there. 5. 6. Come on, bro. Go forward. Okay. 7. 8. That's what I know that percentage. 75%. 75% success rate. That's actually not that bad, as you would believe it. What's the success rate on this bad boy? With that's hasn't been slightly modified. Gotta turn down the suspension because that seems to yield better results. Okay. Come on. Okay, that was an unsuccessful. Why did that go forward? No. 1. 2. 3. 3. Okay, that was 50%. How is it better with the Stanag? Is it just because there are more? You know, I'm gonna. You know, that's 8. So that's even less than 50%. But I'm gonna try with another magazine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh my goodness. 11 out of 14. No, 16. That was a full magazine. That was a full mag success. Oh wait, I didn't find it. There you go. Maybe I should be setting 20 bullets off. Ah, that's fine. For science. But that was a full magazine. That was the biggest success this research institute has ever seen. Prototype magazine 04/1. I'm gonna save that because I hate having to change the tension of the springs. I know they're called suspension. Two. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is actually not that bad. A full magazine, that's crazy. You know what else is crazy? So, I want to get the timings right. So I have an idea. Simple. You can use these. Tick buttons. But as you'll see, it's not enough. No amount of pressing will send the slide forward. It's not enough. So, tick extenders. I'm gonna extend the ticks, as the name suggests. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of all of this. Before you ask why I'm not building on there, it's because I don't want to ruin it, okay? Cardboard. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Why did... That was weird. Hey, Stanag testing. That's loaded in. So, I'm gonna get my paint gun. I want my weld gun. So, I'm gonna do what they originally were. This button sends is the bolt. It's the side catch. I'm gonna get some more concrete, fill that gap, 'cause it is kind of ugly. I'm gonna paint something high contrast. Actually, black would be better if I'm gonna paint the stuff yellow, which I am. Paint the entire base. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn back. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, maybe by then our love will last until the morning comes. I know these aren't the words, but I don't really care. I just like singing because I love singing. Concrete wedge. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. I forgot about the new wedges. I forgot about... Why did I forget about the new wedges? That was like the most recent big update. Okay. So, we're going to be smart about this. This is for the spud guns. This is for the other spud gun. Gonna have each of the... Where is the spud gun? Plastic. Spud gun. So, get a button. One tick button. Ugh. Ugh. Then that one. I'm gonna make that one green. 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 Yeah. That one's green. Is there any more functions we need? Yes. There's this. And there's this, which we're gonna make separate. I might need a memory cell for what I'm gonna do. Alright, tick extender. It's gonna use timers. Hopefully. This one has 0 ticks. This one has 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. This one has 5 ticks. All of them go to this one timer. All of them go to this one logic gate, which then goes to this one timer, which has an just 5 seconds. Could do an OR gate. Then, just for test. There we go. Okay. Which one is tied to that? I didn't tie any of them to that. I'm gonna get a button that's I'm gonna that looked like one continuous pulse. I'm gonna extend it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We could probably store all these timers in the buttstock. There's tons of room in there that doesn't directly influence any of the mechanicals. That was absolutely a single pulse. If I get a tote butt head. Yes! This pulse extender does work. There's probably something better. I'm gonna Google it. Pulse extender scrap mechanic. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try. This should work with a single tick button. Timer. This tutorial is from like. Actually, no, this is recent. It's 3 years ago. Let's save this. I'm on my main, or, okay. Nor. That does not look right. Yeah, that's not working, fam. Your tutorial sucks. Wait. Okay, but I do see potential in this. Okay, but again, I don't think this has potential to be workable. Where's my tick button? Why is it not in my hotbar? Come on it. Yeah. So we need something that can hold. So basically, if all the inputs are inactive, I would do some dissecting to see if I can get this to work. All the inputs. If all the inputs are inactive, if all the inputs are inactive, then if all they are inactive, so when you press this button, it causes this one to become inactive, and this one activates. And this one does not activate. Okay. Warding flashing lights. I'm thinking. So the problem is one tick. So it'll end up in a loop. So like if I press this one will send a signal here, here. This one will send a signal here, which won't activate unless that one is active. Which supposedly D. Wait, what? I don't know what that was. We need a way to turn this one off. It's not off for long enough to to change, to keep them. Um. This is okay. You can't use one tick pulses. That would, explain. My predicament, which is what I want to use. I want to use a one tick pulse. That's why I'm doing this, so I can get a one tick pulse to last longer. Okay. Okay. Self-wired XORs. Self-wired XORs. I am using Icebound Glaceon's pulse extender tutorials from 3 years ago. So yeah. This one to there. No. Okay. Concrete. How does it go? Not like that. So this is just a toggleable thing. So I can extend this to like half or 5 ticks. An hour. Logic. Pulse extender. Very good. Alright. Well, that's the stream. A little tuckered out. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Thank you, Krida. SA.com. Crawl. Alright, well, yeah. That's the stream. Thank you for coming. Literally no one. Catch you next time. Please subscribe.